Today, I'm gonna replace a broken hub bolt on my 2012 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. Here's the broken bolt. So earlier this year, I had to replace a broken bolt on the driver's side. And I guess the last time my local tire center, they over tightened it, and the next time I went for the rotation and balance service, they could not get the lug nut off, so they had to use a high torque impact driver, and the bolt snapped. So I'm gonna replace it so I can drive this Jeep safely. To loosen the lug nut, I'm gonna use the wrench that came with the Jeep. I'm gonna jack the Jeep at the axle point. All right, let's release the pressure. All right. Right now I'm gonna remove the lug nuts. Right, let's get the wheel off. Now that the wheel is off, I need to remove the brake caliper so I can access and remove the rotor, and then I'll have access to the broken bolt. We need to remove this bolt on top, and there's one at the bottom. Right, I'm gonna leave it for now until I untighten the one at the bottom. Then I'm gonna put it on top because we don't wanna put stress on this, on the brake line. I'm gonna rest it here. Right. There we go. All right. Right, here's the broken bolt. The way to get this off, I'm gonna be hammering on it so it will push back. Then we'll install the new one. I'm gonna use this carton box because I don't want to be hitting this metal piece. There we go. It's out. Here's the broken bolt. All right, let's get the new one. Here's the part number. All right, so to put in the new one, I'm just gonna get it in there. You're gonna have to put it in place. Now you're not gonna be able to pull this by hand. Look, there's this much space. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have to use a washer, special washer that I purchased from Amazon. And then I'm gonna put a lug nut and try to tighten it so it will pull this until it's flush, like the rest of the bolts. See how this one is flush? We gotta make this one flush as well. All right, here is the special washer that I purchased from Amazon. And this is not sponsored. I've seen people using like multiple washers, but this tool is really handy. All right, let's put a lug nut. We're gonna tighten it to where the bolt will be pulling out and flushing like the rest of the bolts. I mean, I have an impact driver, but I like to get a feel for it. All right, That's it. All right. Let's remove this lug nut. All right, now let's remove the bolt installer. Looks good to me. It's as flush as the rest. Okay, let's put the rotor back. Now that the rotor is in place, let's put back the brake caliper. All right, I aligned the bolt on top. Now let me align the one at the bottom. Almost there. All right, let's tighten it. Let's get the wheel back on. And here's the fifth one that I have to purchase. Here's the part number. Because obviously when the hub broke, the lug nut broke. I mean, was not usable. Became not usable. I'm not gonna fully tighten them now, but we're just gonna get them in place. Oh, let's start with this one. I'm gonna do a star pattern. All right, let's lower the Jeep and then we will torque them to 100 foot-pounds of torque. All right, I'm gonna tighten the lug nuts. I'm gonna torque them to 100. All right, it's done. Okay, I'm gonna start the Jeep and I'm gonna drive for around my neighborhood for about a minute. All right, everything seems to be fine. The brakes, the drive, everything seems to be normal. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in another video.